And Moses was tending the sheep of Jethro his father-in-law, the priest of Midian. And he led the sheep beyond the wilderness, and came to the mountain, Horeb. Now an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a fire of flame out of the bush. And he saw that the bush was burning with fire, but the bush was not burning up. Then Moses said, When I pass by, I will look at this great sight, why it is that the bush is not burning up. Now when the Lord saw that he was drawing near to see, the Lord called him from the bush, saying, Moses, Moses. And he said, What is it? And he said, Do not come near here. Loose the sandal from your feet, for the place on which you are standing is holy ground. And he said to him, I am the God of your father, God of Abraham, and God of Isaac, and God of Jacob. And Moses turned his face away, for he was afraid to look down before God. Then the Lord said to Moses, When I looked, I saw the affliction of my people in Egypt, and I have heard their cry on account of the taskmasters. For I know their pain, and I came down to deliver them from the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them out of that land, and to bring them into a good and spacious land, into a land flowing with milk and honey, into the place of the Canaanites, and the Kettites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Girgashites, and the Jebusites. And now look, the cry of the sons of Israel has come to me, and I have seen the oppression with which the Egyptians oppress them. And now come, let me send you to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and you will bring my people, the sons of Israel, out of the land of Egypt. And Moses said to God, Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and that I should bring the sons of Israel out of the land of Egypt? But God spoke to Moses, saying, I will be with you, and this shall be the sign for you that I am sending you. When you have brought my people out of Egypt, you shall also serve God at this mountain. And Moses said to God, Look, I shall come to the sons of Israel, and shall say to them, The God of your fathers has sent me to you. They will ask me, What is his name? What shall I say to them? And God said to Moses, I am the one who is. And he said, Thus shall you say to the sons of Israel, The one who is has sent me to you. And God said to Moses, Thus you shall say to the sons of Israel, The Lord, the God of your fathers, God of Abraham, and God of Isaac, and God of Jacob has sent me to you. This is an everlasting name of mine, and a memorial of generations to generations. Therefore go and assemble the elders' council of the sons of Israel, and you shall say to them, The Lord, the God of your fathers, has appeared to me, God of Abraham, and God of Isaac, and God of Jacob, saying, With concern I have concerned myself with you, and what has happened to you in Egypt. And I said, I will bring you up from the affliction of the Egyptians, into the land of the Canaanites, and Kettites, and Hivites, and Amorites, and Perizzites, and Girgashites, and Jebusites, into a land flowing with milk and honey. And they will listen to your voice, and you and the elders' council of Israel will go in to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and you shall say to him, The God of the Hebrews has summoned us. Therefore let us go a 3 days' journey into the wilderness, so that we may sacrifice to our God. Now I know that Pharaoh, king of Egypt, will not permit you to go, except with a mighty hand. And when I stretch out my hand, I will strike the Egyptians with all my wonders that I will perform among them. And after these things he will send you away, and I will give favor to this people before the Egyptians. Now whenever you depart, you will not go away empty-handed, but a woman will ask from a neighbor, and tentmate of hers, silver and gold articles and clothing, and you shall put them on your sons and on your daughters, and you shall plunder the Egyptians. Then Moses answered and said, If then they should not believe me or listen to my voice, for they will say, God has not appeared to you, what shall I say to them? Then the Lord said to him, What is this in your hand? And he said, A rod. And he said, Throw it on the ground. And he threw it on the ground, and it became a snake, and Moses fled from it. And the Lord said to Moses, Stretch out your hand and seize the tail. Then he stretched out his hand and seized the tail, and it became a rod in his hand, so that they may believe you, that the Lord, the God of their fathers, God of Abraham, and God of Isaac, and God of Jacob, has appeared to you. Now the Lord said to him again, Put your hand into your bosom. And he put the hand into his bosom. And he brought his hand out of his bosom, and his hand became as snow. And he said, Again put your hand into your bosom. And he put the hand into his bosom, and brought it out of his bosom. And again it was restored to the color of his flesh. Now if they should not believe you or listen to the voice of the first sign, they will believe you because of the voice of the last sign. And it will be, if they should not believe you for these two signs or listen to your voice, you shall take some of the river's water, and pour it on the dry ground, and the water, whatever you take from the river, will be blood on the dry ground. But Moses said to the Lord, Please, Lord, I am incompetent before yesterday or the third day, or since you began to speak to your attendant. I am weak-voiced and slow-tongued. Then the Lord said to Moses, Who gave a mouth to a person, and who made him deaf or mute, seeing and blind? Is it not I, the Lord God? And now go, and I will open your mouth, and teach you what you are going to speak. And Moses said, Please, Lord, appoint another capable person, whom you will send. And enraged with anger towards Moses, the Lord said, Look, is not Aaron your brother the Levite? I know that when he speaks, he will speak for you. And look, he will come out to meet you, and when he sees you, he will be glad in himself. And you shall speak to him and put my words in his mouth. And I will open your mouth and his mouth, and will teach you what you shall do. And he shall speak for you to the people, and he shall be your mouth. But you shall be to him the things pertaining to God. And this rod, which was turned into a snake, you shall take in your hand, with which you shall perform the signs with it. Now Moses went and returned to Jethro, his father-in-law, and said, I shall go and return to my brothers in Egypt, and see whether they are still living. And Jethro said to Moses, Go in health. Now after those many days the king of Egypt had died. And the Lord said to Moses in Midian, Go, return to Egypt, for all those who were seeking your soul are dead. Then Moses took his wife and children and put them on draft animals, and he went back to Egypt. And Moses took the rod from God in his hand. And the Lord said to Moses, As you go and return to Egypt, see all the wonders which I put in your hands, you shall perform them before Pharaoh. But I will harden his heart, and he will not send the people away. Then you shall say to Pharaoh, This is what the Lord says, My firstborn son is Israel, and I said to you, Send my people away, so that they might serve me. Now then, if you are unwilling to send them away, see then, I will kill your firstborn son. Now it happened on the way to the lodging, an angel of the Lord met him and was seeking to kill him. And Sephora took a pebble and circumcised the foreskin of her son. And she fell at his feet and said, The blood of the circumcision of my child is staunched. And he went away from him, because she said, The blood of the circumcision of my child is staunched. And the Lord said to Aaron, Go into the wilderness for a meeting with Moses. And he went and met him at the mountain of God, and they kissed one another. And Moses reported to Aaron all the words of the Lord that he sent and all the signs that he commanded him. Then Moses and Aaron went and assembled the elders' council of the sons of Israel. And Aaron spoke all these words that God had spoken to Moses, and performed the signs before the people. And the people believed and were glad because God had observed the sons of Israel, and because he had seen their oppression. Then the people bowed down and did obeisance. And after these things Moses and Aaron went into Pharaoh and said to him, This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says, Send away my people, so that they may celebrate a feast to me in the wilderness. And Pharaoh said, Who is this whose voice I shall listen to, so that I send away the sons of Israel? I do not know the Lord, and I am not sending Israel away. And they say to him, The God of the Hebrews has summoned us. We will travel then a 3 days' journey into the wilderness, in order to sacrifice to our God, lest death or murder meet us. And the king of Egypt said to them, Moses and Aaron, why are you diverting my people from their tasks? Each of you go back to his tasks. And Pharaoh said, Look, the people of the land now are very numerous, therefore let us not give them relief from their tasks. Then Pharaoh instructed the people's taskmasters and recorders, saying, No longer will straw continue to be given to the people for brickmaking, as it was yesterday and the third day. Let them go themselves and gather straw for themselves. And the levy of brickmaking that they themselves make each day, you shall impose on them. You shall not remove anything, for they have spare time. For this reason they have cried out, saying, Let us go and offer sacrifice to our God. Let the tasks of these people be made heavy, and let them be preoccupied with these things, and let them not be preoccupied with empty words. Then the taskmasters and recorders kept urging them on and telling the people, saying, This is what Pharaoh says, I am no longer giving you straw. As you yourselves go, gather for yourselves straw wherever you may find it, for nothing is being removed from your levy. And the people were scattered in the whole of Egypt to gather stubble for straw. Now the taskmasters kept urging them on, saying, Complete the customary tasks daily, even as when the straw was being given to you. And the recorders of the race of the sons of Israel, who had been set over them by the overseers of Pharaoh, were beaten, saying, Why did you not finish your levies of brickmaking, just as yesterday and the third day, also today? Then the recorders of the sons of Israel, when they came in and cried out to Pharaoh, saying, Why are you acting like this to your domestics? Straw is not being given to your domestics, and they tell us to make the brick. And look, your servants have been beaten, so you will treat your people unjustly. And he said to them, You have spare time, you are men of leisure. For this reason you say, Let us go, let us offer sacrifice to our God. Now then, go and get to work, for the straw shall not be given to you, and you shall deliver the levy of brickmaking. Now the recorders of the sons of Israel were seeing themselves in difficulties, because they were saying, You shall not come short of the customary amount of brickmaking daily. Now they met Moses and Aaron coming to meet them, as they were going out from Pharaoh, and they said to them, May God see you and judge, because you have made our smell loathsome before Pharaoh and before his attendants, to put a sword into his hands to kill us. Then Moses turned to the Lord and said, Lord, why do you harm this people, and why have you sent me? Even from the time when I have gone into Pharaoh to speak in your name, he has harmed this people, and you have not delivered your people. And the Lord said to Moses, Now you shall see what I will do to Pharaoh, for by a mighty hand he will send them away, and by a raised arm he will drive them out of his land. Then God spoke to Moses and said to him, I am the Lord, and I appeared to Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, being their God, and my name, Lord, I did not make known to them. Also I established my covenant with them, in order to give them the land of the Canaanites, the land of their sojourning, in which they also lived as sojourners on it. And I listened to the groaning of the sons of Israel, those whom the Egyptians are making into slaves, and I remembered your covenant. Go, tell the sons of Israel, saying, I am the Lord, and I will bring you out from the domination of the Egyptians, and I will deliver you from slavery, and I will redeem you by a raised arm and great judgment. And I will take you for myself as my people, and I will be your God, and you shall know that I am the Lord your God, who brought you out from the oppression of the Egyptians. And I will bring you into the land for which I stretched out my hand, to give it to Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, and I will give it to you by allotment. I am the Lord. Then Moses spoke in this way to the sons of Israel, and they did not listen to Moses, because of discouragement and the hard tasks. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Go in, tell Pharaoh king of Egypt, to send away the sons of Israel from his land. Then Moses spoke before the Lord, saying, Look, the sons of Israel did not listen to me, and how will Pharaoh listen to me? Now I am without eloquence. But the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, and gave them instructions for Pharaoh king of Egypt, that he send the sons of Israel away from the land of Egypt. And these are the chiefs of the households of their ancestral lineages, sons of Reuben, firstborn of Israel, Henoch, and Phalus, Hazran, and Carmi. This is the family of Reuben. The sons of Simon, Yemuel, and Yamin, and Oad, and Yakin, and Sar, and Saul, the son of the Phoenician. These are the paternal lineages of the sons of Simon. And these are the names of the sons of Levi, according to their families, Gedson, and Kaath, and Merari. And the years of Levi's life were 137. And these are the sons of Gedson, Lobeni and Semai, households of their paternal lineage. And sons of Kaath, Amram and Issar, Kebron and Oziel. And the years of Kaath's life were 130 years. And sons of Merari, Muli and Amusi. These are the households of Levi's ancestral lineages, according to their families. And Amram took Jochebed, the daughter of his father's brother, for his own wife, and she bore him both Aaron and Moses and Miriam their sister. Now the years of Amram's life were 136 years. And sons of Issar, Kor and Napheg and Zechri. The sons of Oziel, Misael and Elisaphan and Setri. Now Aaron took Elisaba, daughter of Aminadab, sister of Naasson, for his wife, and she bore him Nadab and Abiud and Eleazar and Ithamar. And sons of Korah, Asir and Elkanah and Abiasaph. These are the generations of Korah. And Eleazar, Aaron's son, took one of the daughters of Phutiel for his wife, and she bore him Phinehas. These are the heads of the ancestral lineage of the Levites according to their generations. This is Aaron and Moses, whom God told to bring the sons of Israel out of Egypt with their host. These are the ones negotiating with Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And they brought the sons of Israel out of Egypt, Aaron himself and Moses. On the day in which the Lord spoke to Moses in the land of Egypt, the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, I am the Lord, say to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, what I am saying to you. And Moses said before the Lord, Look, I am weak-voiced, and how will Pharaoh listen to me?